Booyah.
Good morning. Welcome to BradyBagz. Finally got a chance to fucking speak. Holy shit. I had to put some tape over Sean's mouth. Had to tape up Kurt. Okay. Had to tape up Dev. The old me would have probably taped up their hands and ankles as well.
Joe did show.
Yeah. So if you see friends of mine over here have tape over their mouth, right? It's good. Unfortunately, Playford didn't come because he was using his dream tape to hold his toupee down. All right. So... unreal. So, what's up, athletes? How's your rest and recovery? Are you sleeping but not waking up feeling rested? What kind of methods are you trying? Have you ever heard of Dream Tape? It's an American-made recovery tape that you place over your mouth before bed. Helps with nasal breathing and keeps you constant cycle of deep sleep, which helps you recover and get you proper amount of sleep to wake up and get active, 100% energy. Check out their Facebook page, their IG page, and their website. Give it a try. If you notice, Sean finally has tape over his mouth, which keeps his ass quiet because I'm at a point where I'm ready to get physical with him. If you see, we had to put tape over Kurt's mouth because of the way his tongue gets dry and sticks to his mouth. And we put some damn tape over Dev's mouth because I'm tired of hearing him rap about pyramids. And with that being said, my sleeper pick that's inspired by Dream Tape is going to be Montel Jackson versus Daniel Marcos, in which I'm taking Daniel Marcos to win by domination. That's what I got.
Did some homework.
Right. Yeah, homeboy did his thing, all right?
All right. Is that...
Welcome back, fellas.
Get the fuck Yo, but seriously, tell us about Dream Tape, Sean.
So
that was good. Yo, that was good. Even though it took 100 tries, it was good.
So it was probably like I think it was right before my Kelvin fight, or right after my Kelvin fight. I was listening to this dude, Todd Anderson. Todd's the owner of Dream Tape on a podcast, and he was just talking about Dream Recovery, his company, and I'm like, fuck it, like I'm gonna order it, and I ordered it, and then I went on, and I had like the best couple nights of sleep I've had in a minute. Great recovery. I went on Rogan's podcast. And naturally, I just talked about it, and and then we started working from there. And I've been working with Todd and Dream since. They make sleep masks, the tape.
What if you snore? Don't,
bro.
It'll help with that, or
it's going to force you to breathe through your nose. That's the whole thing behind it. It's forcing you to breathe through your nose. So
I was worried. I thought it was going to be uncomfortable when we was in the UK. I tried it one night, and that was the best sleep that I had that whole time.
It wasn't that you recorded me snoring.
No. Oh yeah, because I did record you snoring before you had the Dream Tape.
Some motherfuckers thought that sounded like they were about to fucking die.
Yeah,
John, them boys be
snoring,
sounding like fucking grizzly bears. But Dream Tape is the shit. They're a sponsor of mine. They're the shit.
I'm gonna try some out.
All right,
take some with me.
All right, man. Let's fucking get to business. What do we got going?
Welcome to the BradyBagz show. As Haskell said, man, as you can see, Rude Boy won, so they allowed 2 blacks on the show.
Yes. There it is. That was the bet.
We got our man Dev sitting there today, looking forward to it. It
was a good card last night, man. I went fucking
8-1.
My picks slapped. Only missed on Pereira. I think I went 9-1 or 8-1. Either way,
8-1 for sure.
Where do you want to start?
Let's take a look at. The only fight I missed was Edwards, the female Jocelyn Edwards.
I watched everyone besides that one.
Okay, now this is the fight I was talking about: Timmy Kuaba and Roberto Romero.
Yeah, great fight.
It was. It was really good fight. Roberto didn't. He did start the way I started.
He started
great
very
kicks.
Good. Yep,
everything
great
like
kicks.
it was, but then it kind of went the same way the Onama joint.
And Timmy started landing some good kicks. And then I do think the stoppage was a little bit early
for his fighting style. Yeah, I think you gotta let that dude fight.
It looked bad because the way he fell on his arm, but he just didn't have the chance to recover and catch himself. But good for Timmy Kwamba, man.
It was,
he's
and
tough.
the sequence in which it was beautiful. It was like 30 seconds of just everything was landing. He was on fire.
He was in the fucking Matrix for
he was
an entire minute. Timmy, he looked good. This chick is fucking Polyana Viana versus I don't know how to say
Amorum?
Yeah. Well, she's submitting. She's submitting everybody.
I'm not gonna lie. As the fight was going on, I kept losing track of who was who.
She was submitting. That's fucked up.
For real?
I knew who. I
don't know. Every time
Battle of the bell butts.
She was. Her submission. I mean, her submissions are legit. The South African kid got slept with that right hook.
He got punched into a cartwheel.
It was a short fight. It was very like I said, coming into the fight. Oh, that's what I was texting you. I was telling y'all watching this dude Malcolm Wellmaker. I had seen something on his Instagram where he was just he was creating content about getting a fight kit, and I remember texting my brother, and I was like, I said, yo, this is like a dangerous person. I said, it just tells me that like he's appreciating like the little things. I was like, he already made it, or let's say he made it, but it's like he's still living in that moment or whatever.
Yeah. Yo, I still get excited every time I fucking show up to fight week. I get my bag. I'm yeah, bro, like it's cool still. And then once you don't appreciate those things anymore, that's when you see guys start to fall off, you know.
I think he said that his last day of work was last Friday.
No, he didn't quit yet. He said if he got the $50,000 bonus, he was going to quit. I don't know if he got the bonus or not.
Did they put
that was the right hook? That was a right hook now?
Yeah, right hook.
Yeah. Let me see if
but yeah, he said if I think he's a welder. I seen him, he had a welding mask on.
He had Main Man looking like one of them car things. He was like, guess when you hit him.
Damon Blackshear and this other dude, I don't know how to say his name, they had a good ass fight, bro. Good scrap back and forth. Damon didn't shoot at all. Like that's usually how he gets it done is by submissions or grappling, but he looked good on his feet. He's long, so he's using teep kicks.
He looked push massive kicks. Though. Is he in a bigger man cutting weight to get to a smaller division?
I don't know, but that other dude was throwing fucking steam at him too. So yeah, it was a good fight. Chris Gutierrez and
my bad. Before you move on, when at the end of that fight, and I was trying to
what fight?
End of this Blackshear versus Alex Gailey. It feels like Max created a culture that people don't really understand with the right here
pointing.
Mm-hmm. Yes, right. Where it's just like I was watching the end of the fight and I was like, well, Damon Blackshear clearly won 3 rounds or two out of 3, whatever.
Same thing like Diego trying to do to
but it's just like, yo, you don't understand. In that moment with Max was winning.
That's Max.
That's being a performer, being a showman, being a warrior.
He's winning.
He's
not the losing fighter.
Yeah, right.
Trying to create this moment.
But what you can't help it. I mean, I'm trying that. If I can trick you, if you're stupid enough to fall for that, yes.
That's what it is. He's creating a moment. But these dudes are now like they're losing. They're trying to convince a guy who's winning. Like, hey, let's throw down. Like,
if that's your only chance, I'm doing a point. I'm pointing too.
Let's go.
Why not?
Yeah, of course. But if you're a smart fighter, you're like, suck my dick. Like you should have fought better for the first fucking 2.5 rounds.
I hit the moonwalk on a nigga.
I'll fucking skirt around that whole cage. Fuck you.
Eddie, are you okay?
Chris Gutierrez versus John Castaneda. Good fight, close, split decision. I had Chris. He was landing good leg kicks. He got taken down a couple times, but I didn't think it was a split. I thought he was in control of the fight the entire time.
Why do I feel like Chris only fights in places where he could wear sleeves? Seems like every fight he got fucking cast. Because you said that's not you can't do that everywhere, right?
Not everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
No. Not everywhere you can wear those or knee sleeves either.
And really, honestly, what do those sleeves do? Is it just something mental?
I think it's just mental, and it's just a little bit of compression too, like a little just a little more protection.
You know what's cool about this? Like with the fighting, like. Bridget watches all the fights with me now, and it's kind of cool because she pointed out, like, she's like, Just, this is our 4th time watching Chris Gutierrez fight.
That's pretty cool.
I thought that was cool as shit that she said that to me last night. I even said that to her. Like, that's cool that you're noticing.
I've been talking about fighters, and Chris will be like, I know. I'll act like she doesn't, like, in my mind, I think she doesn't know who it is, and she'll be like, I know who this guy is.
I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have a story like that.
It's all right. That's fine.
No, my girl knows who all the fighters are.
But I'm in bet, like, it's my, like, entire life, you know? All right. Evan Elder versus Gage Young. This was a really good fight. Back and forth, but not back and forth. I'd say Gage had a good showing, but Evan Elder really showed different attacks on the feet. Really good. He was landing a lot of good left kicks to the body, a lot of good leg kicks. I don't know if he got. I wouldn't say he got tired in the end of the third. He was just fighting at such a high pace that maybe he started to settle in a little bit, and he was kind of getting chased around at the end. But great showing from Evan Elder. We know him. He came down to the gym. He's super,
very nice.
Super nice dude. And he looked really good. Matt Schnell and Jimmy Flick. This is the one fight I kind of missed. I was driving to Simon's to watch the main card.
This was the fight of guillotines.
I seen Matt Schnell on his back a few times. I didn't really see any moments where, like I said, I was in and out that Jimmy had anything going.
I think there was like 11 guillotine attempts between the both of them.
It was a split decision, so he had to have done something.
Yeah. Hold on, real quick. Was the fight with Viana the first one where Murgliana did? But something was going on with the clock and the referee, because even later in the night something
it was a distinctive sound.
It was a different sound.
Almost like they was using something different, right? Like but it did sound slightly higher pitched, or
it was a different sound, bro.
Yeah.
I blame Dan, like the first 2 times he did it, but then later on in the night, I don't know if you noticed, one round they blew the horn 5 seconds early on the clock.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Usually
it's gotta be like clap, bop, bop. You know it's 10 seconds.
Yeah,
and then the horn is when that's how you should just know, like, that's the end of the fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, at first I'm like, damn, Big Dan, you fucked up. But then it was very
players fuck up, man.
Yeah, players fuck up, bro. But it was definitely a weird scenario.
He was like, yo, you heard that, right? Yeah, go ahead. Keep going.
Confident. That was crazy.
He's like, I heard it. You just heard it, right? All right,
in
keep going.
The final fight, you saw them give like they was like,
yeah,
yo, you know that. I saw this in the side of the screen, like, yeah.
Don't fucking play with me. Ikram caught him with that nice little left hook.
2 pounds of pressure, man.
Yeah, bro.
That's what they say.
2 pounds of pressure to knock a man out.
But I promise you, if somebody knocked me out with 2 pounds of pressure, I'd be pissed off.
It was a clean little left hook. Got him. Yeah.
No, there wasn't much there. Yeah.
Randy Brown came out, looked fucking great from the beginning.
How'd you like that nose break?
That shit is that boy's nose gonna look
that
just
trauma
like
for
mine.
you when you see it. You like,
I'm like, yeah.
Put his nose in his ear.
When they was wiping his face, it was covered up. He was like, yeah, show that shit.
Yeah,
this man's nasty.
Yo, when you watch it, and I know y'all are fighters, but it's like,
thank you.
They sit there and grab nachos.
Oh no, it that probably hurt. Like, bro, in the moment your adrenaline's going, but yo. Because when your nose breaks, you could get touched like this, and it feels like you get hit with a sledgehammer.
But they be like wiping your face like they don't even care. Just
he said, young bull.
No, they
look how deep he is up there. The jaw is up here.
They put 2 tampons up that shit, bro. That shit was touching his brain.
We had a situation in the gym.
That's a cool ass shirt.
Thanks, bum.
Shout out to Full Violence.
Yeah, Randy Brown.
Yeah.
We had a situation in the gym about 8 years ago. Andrea Warrow got her nose broken. For some reason, they thought I could reset it. So me and Johnson,
can you tell everybody who Andrea Warrow is?
She was one of our teammates. She was one of our original teammates at Daniels. She was one of our female fighters. She got her. Stop.
Hey, yo.
Out of there. Stop playing around. You know Andrea.
You know Andrea.
They tried to get us to fix her nose. We're over there trying to do all this crazy shit, bro. And she was snapping, pulling on our legs and shit.
I pulled fingers. I pulled toes back into place. I'm waiting for the moment someone asks me to put their nose back in.
It's your turn.
I'm grabbing that shit with knuckles, and I'm gonna.
Hey, go!
When I first broke my nose for them to reset it, bro, they took out this metal tube.
Yep.
And it looked terrible. They put it in my nose and they wrenched my shit over, bro. Wrenched it over. Moved my whole face back over.
That's fixed?
No, this was the first time. This was the first time. Yo, people be making this shit.
Not funny.
I can breathe. No, I can breathe.
I got
the inside fix. But anyway, Randy put that man's nose on the other side of his face, and then fucking hit him with another mean ass. He was getting fucked up.
If you ever want to,
but then Randy got fucking dropped.
Yeah, that was
dropped.
Yeah, I got scared.
We were so mad, bro. We were like, what the fuck?
You fucking 7'8". Like, no, I'm joking.
You trying to get beat up.
I was gonna say at the end, if you ever really wanted to know how Randy talked, he was talking in his real. Yeah, I was like, why the fuck is he talking like that? Then it went back to the American way he talked.
Yo, his 1-2, man. I'm telling you, it's top of the line in the UFC.
Randy's got great boxing. Super happy for him. He got 50 extra G's. So shout out to Randy Brown.
Mm-hmm.
This was the weirdest fight.
Oh man, terrible.
I can't believe Pereira just. Didn't he like?
You know what it was like?
David Onama versus.
No, it was like he's a controller. He's a button masher, or he started off being a button masher, and it was like his controller batteries ran out or something.
Yo, that's a go. Yeah. his batteries just turned off, and then he was just, damn.
Do you think Dana was happy?
Dana did say he was like, it looked like it was just something. But then like, you come out, you do a whole dance routine. Like you can't come out and do a dance routine and then just go fight like that, you know. So, but no, Abus didn't look bad. Abus he fought a good fight. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Relatively,
I kind of wanted
relatively easy.
Huh?
I kind of wanted a charging port. I said we good though. We good.
Relatively even stats though in that fight.
I know it's crazy. Anyway, not much to talk about. Same even here, Giga and David Onama.
It started like it was going to be something solid, and then it just kind of panned out. But
I kind of knew.
I was impressed with Onama.
Giga looked really good in the first couple of minutes. He was hitting him with some hard ass kicks, a couple good combinations, but then it kind of just faded. Unfortunately, Anthony Smith's retirement fight, we kind of knew how that was going to play out.
It was just like I saw it in my head.
Played out. First round, we literally called it. Unfortunately,
he might have a record for first round finishes, possibly.
I think he has 10 first round finishes. It's crazy.
No, he
crazy
tried
work.
Screaming at
steady why you like me.
Screaming at what happened with the shit in the crowd? Anyone like?
I don't know.
He started screaming at somebody in the crowd.
Nah, it was a dude.
Finger.
Yeah, it was a random fan that was yelling like crazy stuff to him the whole time, and then even after the fight was over, that fan continued to stick up his middle finger at him. You know what I mean? And then he said he was just he was emotional. It was his last fight he lost, and this dude is egging on. You know,
that's how you get fucking punched on.
Slightly, since you brought it up. I mean, since you talking about something like that, I remember seeing something. It was like last week. I think it was when Bilal was doing his question and answers with the crowd.
And the dude did some drawing shit.
And we've seen this before, and it's like, do you think that is becoming a little bit too much?
Yep.
Like to just sit there and get insulted?
You can't play with people, bro. Pro athletes, just because they make a certain amount of money, whether it's football, basketball, they don't deserve to get fucking harassed by you just because. And people think just they make $300 million, they can fucking take it. Like no, what if I showed up at your fucking at Dunkin' Donuts and started fucking harassing
That's
you?
real shit.
Like what the fuck, bro?
I'll be there with them.
Just because somebody makes a certain amount of money doesn't mean that they should be screwed. Like they don't deserve that shit, bro. We're all fucking humans. Like, and then if you got your shit punched on, you're gonna sue them like a pussy, but you'd be salty as shit. You know?
How do you make? Where do you draw the line? Like if you was to say, yo, dudes that's doing too much need to be removed by security or something like. But how do you draw the line in something where you yell?
I think you should reply. I think if somebody says some crazy shit to you, he was like, I'm telling you right now, bro, that security guard not gonna stop me if I start coming to fuck up.
That's
I would shit myself.
Malice in the palace.
If you're doing a little bit of trolling, like once you start like cursing and you start saying like shit that's like starting to get offensive, like that's when I think it's like, all right, like you're getting pulled.
Marab be pulling up with motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. He loves to.
Crowd.
Yeah.
There
should be like an
There was
etiquette.
just something in the NBA that happened recently. Like
Always.
dude was talking crazy shit, and dude was like telling him like suck my dick or something like that, and the basketball player grabbed his dick, and it's like that's strong because there's little kids.
Hold on. Excuse me.
The bull.
No, not the bull. Like his own. Like fuck out of it. Suck my.
Oh no! I thought.
Oh shit! Come here!
The dude was saying something about his dick, like talking about the basketball player's dick, and he was like, "Yo, like my dick's bigger than yours," and like grabbed his dick.
Oh, that was Ant-Man.
Something like that, and then so that it's like, all right, bro, like don't grab your own dick, like there's kids, but still, like you can't be having people in the crowd like the way some of these dudes be like. Even I'm not a fan of LeBron, just the way he acts, but the way people be talking to him, like coming out, like you can't fucking do that because if you're in the streets, bro, you are not saying that to that man. You're not fucking saying that shit. So it's because these motherfuckers are protected and they think they're protected. So
I think Russell Westbrook gets it worse than anybody.
That motherfucker is from where?
What was the bull? What's the dude's name from back in the day? Used to play on the Pistons. They used to pull up on people in the crowd.
Which one?
Rasheed Wallace. Yeah,
Rasheed's from North Philly.
You talking about the bad boy Pistons?
Who? Ron Artest.
And
just started fucking
Meta World.
You watched that documentary? Good documentary.
Can't fucking
30.
Yeah, it's a great.
There should be a I think just in general with the UFC, maybe like the first 10, 15 rows from the cage that's around the cage, if someone's heckling a fighter like that, like automatic removal.
Yeah.
Because it
takes away from everything.
Funny part about the Models at the Polish joint, if you ever watched it, he said when they got in the locker room after all the shit was over, Ron Artest gonna ask what was his name?
Steve Jackson.
He said, "You think we get?"
He said what?
He said, "What he said? You think we get fired?
You think we get in trouble?
You think we in trouble, bro? Did you see
just
what we
beat up a whole crowd?"
Yo,
And it was a dude. A dude. It looked like it was somebody else, right?
Yeah,
he
yeah.
did some sneaky shit and then blamed it on somebody else.
You know who was
Legendary
the low key hero of that whole thing? Jermaine O'Neal.
Jermaine O'Neal when he sucker punched the bull.
Bro,
coming in
he
for the,
was laying shit out.
Yeah.
Did you? I want you to watch this. Watch Jermaine O'Neal in that whole fight, bro. He was cleaning shit up. Cleaning shit up.
Damn. All right. Let's
The
move on to the main
main
event.
event where everybody wants to hear. You guys been tangling pretty good.
Listen,
Another person that's harassed.
I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. Ian did what Ian does.
Oh,
he
did,
fucking
he did.
touches you and runs for 3 rounds. Then he got beat up for 2 rounds. Then said he's getting a title shot. My man was on his hands and knees, crawl. I don't know how Prates didn't finish him in that last sequence on the ground. He had him, bro. He was done.
Yeah, he fucked that up.
But yeah, to say you have a performance like that, you deserve a title shot. Like, he can go weigh in and be the backup fighter all he wants. That don't mean fucking dick.
Mm-hmm.
So you just beat number 13. You don't deserve anything. None of us.
And that wasn't in fashion.
None of us
was it?
did. No, hell no.
Yeah.
If he would have went out there and finished him,
You think that
he almost got finished.
Yeah, the price that showed up looks like he should have been finished, correct?
Yeah, like he almost got finished in the end of it. So
Do you think the Marlboro Lights is something you got to let go?
I think if he would have put his foot on the gas the way he did the 4th and the 5th, he probably would have got Ian out of there, bro. He started finally walking him down, had some confidence, and he won the last 2 rounds off of that. So yeah, like Ian just keeps talking about him like taking short notice fights. Cool, bro. Like you did 2, you lost 1, and you almost got finished in the other. That doesn't mean you deserve a title shot. Just because you're like, what, you're gonna go weigh in, you think you deserve it? Nah, bro.
Piece of shit.
Not how it works.
Couple things to unpack right here.
This young boy slapped the shit out of him.
What the fuck was I about to ask you? Carlos Prates asked you about the Marlboros. Oh, did you realize Chael Sonnen fucked up your words?
Yeah.
Oh, you saw that?
Chael did a whole clip on me on saying what I said to Ian, which was fine, like me and Ian's back and forth. But then Ian was talking shit about Carlos Prates, saying he's the worst of the fighting nerds. But he was saying I said it. He was like, Sean Brady's out here spitting venom at everybody. I was like, damn, bro. I was like, I didn't say that shit.
You have no problem with Carlos Prates?
No,
Yeah.
I think he's a good fighter. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a fan. Like, I like the whole smoking, drinking fucking whiskey. Like,
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh shit.
But yeah, bro, Chael.
Like, dude at the bodega.
Love you, Uncle
Don't be getting
Chael.
those scraps I'm not even asking for. I got enough on my plate and shit, right?
Get your facts straight. Know who else just that Gene Silva took our clip of us talking about, like, when we said Bryce Mitchell was either like he took the part where we said Bryce is going to belt to ass him and put it in his thing and made like a whole like gif about. I'm like, yo,
We would root for you.
I'm like, that's not what we said though. But it's just so funny, like, because you can see how people just take these little clips of a podcast or a segment that you say, and they don't put the rest of it. They don't put the rest out there to see what actually was being said. So
No, fuck that. Watch the podcast. Get them viewers up.
right.
Viewership up. Go ahead, watch it. We
What else
said
on
it.
that? Anything else?
It's still a couple things to unpack. I know we really like talking about certain motherfuckers, but I thought Cup versus Buck would have been it was catchy. I thought that would have been a thing. But
Hey yo,
but instead,
this is shit we talk.
Yeah,
All right.
it's crazy.
but instead, and not to talk too much about Buck, but Buck definitely been drawn because the whole shit like in the arena and shit like that. I was like, yo, you really gotta be careful with playing with people like that. You get what I'm saying? Like if I was a fighter, my wife was in the joint, I was like, yo, just family's off limits. It's just something that I feel like should just be. You can't play with people's families.
Yeah, when you go back to even like Connor back in the day, like
Jumping towards Aldo family.
no, I'm just saying people's family and people's religion, like people take that shit super
Wars
serious.
have been started over women and religion.
So
Bro.
Yes.
those are things you have to respect.
Be mom, try
Yeah.
to keep that off limits.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Listen.
that was kind of drawn.
You go to prison over coochie, and then the whole time you're in there, you're fighting over your religion. Straight up. That's just the truth.
Facts. But instead of Cup versus Buck, I'm sorry, it's just catchy. I'm gonna keep saying it.
That's so crazy.
We got
That's like telling the homie next to you in the urinal you got nice shoes on and shit, bro. You're wild.
Kamaru is back against Buckley, and I thought about, and again, I like the matchup. I think it's a great matchup.
It makes sense for
It
the division.
makes a lot of sense, but I also I'm just thinking I'm trying to think that Buckley bite off a little bit more than he can chew. That's what I'm trying to understand. I think Kamaru, like I said, I think Kamaru. I don't think you can bully
people
Kamaru.
forget how good Kamaru is. You know, but Buckley's on a great run. You know what I'm saying?
He's creating his own wave.
It's just crazy now because like whoever wins that fight is going to say that they deserve a title shot. I'm like, I'm number one. I get a title shot. You got Ian Garry saying he gets a title shot. You got Shavkat thinking he's getting a title shot. So it's going to be interesting to see how the next couple.
Is that bothering you at all, or I'm not even?
No, if I have to fight before the belt, like I've been saying, I don't care.
You don't care, right?
And hopefully it'll be me and Ian. If I don't get the next title shot, I'll like to fight Ian. We get the same manager, Lloyd.
He's letting you know how easy this could be.
Pick the phone up, baby.
Unlike like Spade, throwing
pick the phone up.
So
that would definitely.
The only thing showing up, the one thing I don't like that the UFC does to you is this. Like, bro, you put all this fucking work in. You're a blue collar fighter, kid. You should be next for the fucking belt. But you're humble enough to say, bro, I'll do what has to be done
to
really earn it.
Bro, I think if Bilal goes and wins, there's a very good chance me and him are fighting. Like there's a storyline there.
Yeah, there is.
So I think if Bilal goes and does his job, like I think it's a very good chance I'm fighting for the belt.
That's one thing that's...
If Jack wins, like Islam could be moving up, things could get a little bit different there. So yeah, we'll see.
That's the good thing about you, Sean. You're so fucking humble with it, for real, man.
Nah, it's all good, bro.
When you talk sometimes, it sounds like you about to have a Grammy
like
speech.
That?
I don't know if you mastered that. It's kind of like the Obama stutter. I think Obama stutter didn't notice.
Sean's my brother, man. I know we fucking fight, dude. I love the kid. I've been with him for a long time. So I kind of hate to see when he gets dicked around. And I don't think he is being dicked around, but I kind of feel like it's on the fence of being that. Like, this kid fucking lives this shit. You know what I mean?
Listen,
and just because he ain't
tried to rush to the belt before, didn't work out for me. That's when I lost to Bilal. If I have to fight one more time, two more times before I get there, it's my job, bro.
I get it.
I train, I fight, but we got to move on to this next card because we just fucking.
Shit!
We just spent 45 minutes talking. I'm like,
yo, I thought we was talking about the card.
What? Wow.
That's why you kept pulling out more shit. I'm like, yo,
shit, because it was so much to talk.
I'm like,
you thought we saw the future?
I'm like, are we gonna talk about this next card? This is an hour, 10-minute episode,
bro. You made me do a commercial.
Yo, I started looking at my notes, started looking at what's the next subject to talk.
Yeah.
Corey Sandhagen, Davison Figueiredo.
Brady Brown's fight's coming up.
Who you going with?
I just said this in the car. Yo, I like Corey Sandhagen. I think Corey Sandhagen is like it's just starting to give me vibes like he's one of them dudes where it's just like he's gonna get so many tough matchups that it's gonna be hard for him to get over the hill.
This is one I think he's gonna win though.
I think he can. I think this one is very winnable.
I think it's very winnable fight.
And I want to. It's just I don't want if it doesn't.
The way he looked against Umar, defending his takedown, like I think he'll be able to pick Figgy apart on the feet because he's gonna be taller, he's gonna be longer. And I could see Figgy trying to get him down. Umar could barely get Corey down. And when he did get him down, he couldn't hold him down. I don't think Figgy's going to be able to do that. I just think it's going to be like a classic Corey Sandhagen. He's going to be long, use his jab, use his front kicks, and do what Corey does.
And he has nasty knees.
Nasty knees up the middle.
I like when the fight started, he just be pacing back and forth.
Yeah. He's a dog, bro. I like him. Yeah, and his Instagram's funny as shit. He posts he's a cool dude. He's funny. Bo Nickel, RDR. I'm going Bo Nickel. Step up in competition. RDR looked better. His last fight before that, Gerald, we weren't too impressed. We got burned on the Kevin Holland fight, unfortunately. The fans let us know that. We remember. Yeah. I am picking Bo Nickel here. I don't think RDR will be able to get him down.
Too much of an athlete.
He's not taking Bo Nickel down. He's a jiu-jitsu guy. He doesn't have the wrestling to take him down.
I wonder what the odds are
and then
for
on the
one
feet,
takedown.
And then on the feet, he's they're both still green on the feet. But Bo, like I was saying to you earlier, like Bo has the one-punch knockout power. Either you're born with that or you're not. So I could see Bo using this to kind of work on his striking and definitely take down RDR at some points, but be just very weary with him on the ground. Bo's from a good team. He's from American Top Team. They're going to have a good game plan. I'm picking Bo. He's probably like a minus 8,000 favorite.
At 7-0 is kind of crazy because it's like he's still nowhere near the point where you even consider putting him up against.
He's learning on the job, man.
Yeah, and the dumbest thing he could possibly do is move too fast. You got nothing to prove. You could just take your time. So
yep, learn on the Job. Ponzinibbio, Daniel Rodriguez. This is an interesting fight. Ponzinibbio Ponzinibbio at one point was fucking looking like he was going to be a UFC champion. I'm pretty sure he got into like some kind of car accident. He's came back. He's had mixed success since then. But I think he mixes it up better than D-Rod does. I think he has more ways to win. I'm going to go Ponzi on this one. You guys got any?
No, keep rolling. We got to move this through.
Montel Jackson versus Daniel Marcos. I'm picking Montel Jackson.
He's going against your sleeper pick. So.
Cameron Smotherland. I don't know anything about either one of these guys. I'm not going to pick on that. And then Jeremy Stevens and Mason Jones.
I was hoping Joey was here.
Joey could have been here to beef with his boy.
Little Heathen, because of Little Heathen trying to do something.
Jeremy beat my boy Eddie Alvarez, so I'm not going to be picking Jeremy Stevens. I'm biasly picking Mason Jones. But I do think Mason's younger. He's an athlete. Jeremy's kind of over the hill. He had the second longest losing streak in the UFC. He went over to the PFL, lost a bunch of fights in PFL.
Damn.
Then he went over to BKFC and had some success. This isn't bare knuckle boxing. This is MMA. I don't see him winning this fight.
I don't know if it's respect to Jeremy Stevens or respect to UFC. Maybe just giving an opportunity to fight in his. I don't know if that happened in his career.
It's his hometown. I think they were just like, I think
bring him in.
Yeah,
man, put some seats in. Put some seats.
Like, you guys are coming back to my hometown. Like, bring me in.
Do you think you like that transition from being like you stop training MMA, you fight? It's going to show.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
I'll just say I'm not running through all these.
Miesha Tate.
Yeah.
Decision.
Why'd you say it like that, Kurt?
I mean,
no, I'm saying.
I said in the car, I was like Miesha Tate. I was like, damn, shouldn't she be in?
Misha,
let me not say it. I don't want to say
I'm
that.
not picking on that one. Ryan Loader, Osmat. Bekadov, I don't know how to say his name. He's really good. We watched him knock out Zachary Reese with the ground and pound. But we were listening to a pod on the way here, and supposedly he had a close fight with Dylan Bucka. That makes you a little bit weary. I am going to pick Osmat, though. I'm going to pick him to get it done. Marina Rodriguez, Jillian Robertson. Jillian is trained by our boy Dean Thomas. She's looking really good as of late. She's a fucking wizard on the ground. I think Jillian is making her way kind of to the top slowly but surely. I'm going to pick Jillian. And then I got nothing else on the rest of these guys, man.
Gaston. Yeah, that's a crazy
Gaston,
name.
he was a really good Muay Thai kickboxer. He fought in Bellator. Came over here. I think he lost his first 1 or 2 fights, but he won his last fight. He's got really, really good striking. So if you're looking to watch somebody with clean striking, check that man out.
Throw some things.
That's it, man.
Yo, I heard you got your blood work done recently.
Who told you, Simon?
How'd that go?
I did good, man. I'm not pre-diabetic. Clap that up.
But you're not pre-diabetic.
But HIV
but, they did not.
My vitamin D was low.
You went to your normal doctor to do this?
I did.
Yeah.
And did they test you for your testosterone? Did they do any of the other things I asked you to do?
She told me my vitamin D was low and that my my kidney levels were low.
Okay.
I need to drink some water.
What about your estrogen levels?
So the problem is here. If my man Kurt would have went to Merrick Health and did his blood work, he would have got all the markers he would need. Because I asked him, I'm like, what's your testosterone? He just keeps talking about his vitamin D. So he didn't. That's the problem with these normal doctors, though. You go in, they do your blood work, and if you ask them for those other things, sometimes they tell you no, or they just say like we don't do that. So that's why if you're going to get blood work, you go to Merrick Health, you do it the right way, and then they'll get you your results. Your testosterone's probably low because you're a truck driver. You have 4 kids. I'm serious. Crazy. You're a truck driver. You have 4 kids. You're fucking sleeping like shit. And they would give you the right recommendations to get you feeling right.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
We love you.
I don't know if you just shitted on me or help me out.
I'm helping you. Me and Merrick, we're going to help you. We're going to help you out.
The positive, though, is he got a C on his hepatitis test and he didn't study. That's the good thing.
But seriously, what was I say? Get your shit checked. Like just men shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna lie, like diabetes running my family and shit. So I was a little nervous. Like, damn, I pray I'm not pre-diabetic.
Yeah.
But So far, so good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
I'm
bro,
45, so I gotta get something in my, in my ass soon.
Yo,
I'm
the wrong
scared.
podcast.
I'm scared.
That's
Can
crazy.
you imagine the doctor taking the glove,
Nah,
like, you're all good. Right on the cheek.
That's Steady-Dicks. That you need to be on that one. That's the podcast you need to be on. Not Steady-Picks.
Yo, listen.
Wrong podcast. You're wrong podcast, bud.
Bro, yo, the crazy part is you can switch. Yo,
Yeah,
if I go in
know.
Photoshop and flip the P upside down.
Yeah, we don't. Well, nothing. We hear nothing about anyone's ass. That's some wild shit.
Yo,
It's a boy named T-Rex.
Steady dicks.
It's
I'm
crazy.
never gonna not see that now.
Yeah, he just came in here and said, "I need to get something in
You
my
can
ass."
just
That is
just warp it
crazy.
down a little
Bro,
bit.
that's crazy, bro.
Steady dicks,
Oh,
Dan.
God. No, it was just
All
a
right.
shirt with a
Shoot, 2 feet walked right into that shit. Holy fuck!
All right,
Jesus.
we got anything else, man? This is a
Not
long
really,
ass
I got-
ass. This is good. It was a good
I think we
ass.
know good.
What's up with
Not
this
really.
war movie shit you were talking about?
I was watching American Sniper. That shit back on
Not
Netflix.
5, top 3 war movies. You go first. Top 3.
Of all times,
All times, yes. All times. Times.
you gotta give me 5 because 3, like,
All right, yeah, go 5.
in order.
Any way you want.
Saving Private Ryan. That better be in everybody's
That's
a
great
fucking
one.
shit. I love The Lone Survivor. I think the fucking Lone
Great
Survivor
movie.
was fucking great. Tears of the Sun. A lot
Never
of y'all
seen
probably may
Alright.
not have watched that. Whatever.
Good.
I'm gonna go with fucking. Damn, is this considered a war movie? Fucking
Forrest Gump.
no. Full Metal Jacket.
Yo,
That is a fucking war movie.
That's
Full
the
Metal-
top. That's
Full
the
Metal
Jacket is
top
my
of my
shit.
list,
Oh,
man, right
yeah,
here,
baby. Yeah.
Top of my list.
And
When the bull goes crazy,
Yo,
I was a little kid. I was
scared. I was
Ryan,
scared of him.
so this is my
Scared me,
guy.
bro.
45
His
millimeter.
Gomer Pyle.
his face at the end. Yeah.
Crazy.
When he was sitting in that bathroom, just dark, I said, "I'm never going to
Yeah.
the military."
What's your
And
fifth?
5. I don't know if I put American Sniper in there. I would probably just throw American Sniper on to move it
That's
along.
that's a solid
Anything
five.
else? I forget you. What you
No,
got?
that's probably
What you?
I got Saving Private Ryan, Full Metal Jackson.
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 Full Metal Jackson. Kind of like a porn.
That's my fault.
Motherfuckers get a little bit of shine. Don't know how to talk anymore.
Hacksaw Ridge, Apocalypse,
Never
Damn.
that way.
and Platoon.
Hacksaw Ridge got to
Yeah.
go in there.
Yeah, he saved a
Never saw
whole
that.
bunch of dudes with no gun.
What was the TV show on HBO?
Pacifico or Band of Brothers?
Band of Brothers, bro.
Good shit.
That's
Good
And Fury
shit.
as well. I have a 5A Fury on there as well.
Yo, Band of Brothers was my.
That was good.
fucking
Good
Based
shit.
on it's based on 2 guys from Philly.
Man, fuck all that shit, man. Commando, one man army against Rambo, nigga.
Well, after hearing what my man Dev said, his favorite war movie, Saving Ryan's Privates.
Yo, can we end the show?
Yeah, we do gotta wrap up. We do gotta wrap up.
Freak Bull.
My mom's watching my child.
Yo, as always, this episode was brought to
Yo.
you by Philly Jeweler. What are you about to say?
9-1 on the picks.
You did 8-1.
Steady 8-1. Same thing. Same. Steady picks. If you're not fucking signed up, the picks are slapping. BradyBagz picks are slapping. Normal steady picks. They're killing it, bro. They're killing it.
Two things we're not talking about. One, you guys are killing on the views. Last episode, highest episode viewership.
No way. What we get?
Thank you.
It was like almost 9K, I think.
Yeah.
Listen, man, this shit is harder than you think, bro.
Who fucking said we're doing fake giveaways?
Some comment.
Some dick eater.
Bro, I'm
who
not
didn't
with a
win.
random stranger in the Wawa parking lot putting my life on the line for this shit. And you tired of telling me we giving away fake. I don't even know who this motherfucker was.
If we
Right.
hit 10K, I'll give away something from my last fight. Next episode.
Yep. Also, just want to, if you aren't doing the giveaway, like we said, we are doing 4 tickets to Newark. Make sure you go to our page. It's pinned on all of our pages, I believe. It's,
You know what?
it can't be more simple than what it is.
No.
It can't be more simple than what it is.
We
Oh,
hit 10K.
What you
Fuck
got?
it.
What you got?
I'm doing the giveaway as well. I will troll one of you motherfuckers for a minute. If we hit 10K, I need a picture of you, and I will go in for a minute. I will name drop you on the podcast and just get all up on you with the bullshit. After watching Saving Ryan's Private with Devin.
Yo, no, we didn't. We're not watching.
I got you. I got you. But like I said, great for that. Do the
Thank
giveaway.
you.
It's the easiest thing you can do to win 4 tickets to Newark. 4
Yeah.
people are going to Newark.
Them tickets they're expensive too.
Local pick up or you have to show that you live in the area. I cannot express. I'm not sending these tickets to Texas, California. If you're from there, then you can just come get them. You get what I'm saying? If you come here, because it's like they're dropping a nice amount of money.
Yeah,
on
why
the
would
ticket.
we ship you tickets if you're
I'm not.
coming here?
And you have to be here.
And also talking to SteadyPicks, you can't resell the tickets because you're going to be sitting with someone with them tickets. So it's a special guest that you will be with. So there's no resale. If you resale, you're going to miss out. There's going to be a big name that you will be sitting with.
What was that? That was you? All right, wrap it up. You just checked your baby camera?
No.
All right.
But what's the best place to get jewelry?
Philly Jeweler, man. Philly Jeweler is the place to go. Check him out on Instagram. Go follow them. They are great folks. Check out Philly Jeweler.
What else we got? Is that it? Is that our ad reads?
Nope. That's not even. He's gonna be a steady supporter, and then also.
No. I mean, like, is that like who else we got to shout out?
I'm gonna get to him. I'm gonna get him out throughout the week. Like I said, one more shout out. We're going to enhance the newer ticket giveaway. Someone else has already enhanced the package. We'll be adding 2. I think it's going to be a cash value, something so you can enjoy your night.
Yes.
I will present that sponsor on the next episode.
Damn.
Right?
Beautiful.
So
You treat you guys
or I
good,
might
man.
even do it through SteadyPicks page throughout the week. So if you already played, all you're going to do is we're enhancing it, and you're going to go through one more step, probably a couple more follows, and this company already enhanced it, and you're going to leave
It's
with some
easy,
cash
man.
as well.
All you got to do is go fucking
who
follow
else
some
is
shit.
doing this, man? Who's doing this?
Probably somebody. But
Yeah,
everybody is.
Yo, them tickets are expensive.
Giving away
I don't know
Lamborghinis.
nobody who gave away some tickets yet.
All right.
We've given away tickets twice.
Yeah.
I watch a few pods. I never seen nobody give away no fucking tickets.
I got 2 parking tickets you won't pay. Yo, them tickets are expensive as fuck. They are.
Yeah.
The new one.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. Who's doing it on that level? Four
the
Jones.
fuck is
Get out
that?
of here. Close this out. SteadyPicks Premium. Do all you do.
SteadyPicks Premium. Sign the fuck up. Them boys are slapping all the time. Our picks are now free because we want to still give you guys some value without having to go spend your money. But if you're really into betting and you want to make some money, sign up for SteadyPicks Premium. We're the Brady
Bags.
No, we're the Brady,
Brady,
Kurt, Dev,
on,
Haskell show. Peace out.